Now let's take a look at another kind of classic reverb, which is the plate. So here I selected a plugin from Waves called Abbey Road Plates, where they emulated the plates from Abbey Road Studio. The cool thing about this is that it shows you actually the inside of a EMT 140, which is the kind of the original, the most famous plate reverbs. You can see that long metal plate and the device here that makes the plate shake. So basically it's like a speaker that's attached to that plate. And the shaking, you'll see a little animation, it's pretty cool. Shakes that plate and kind of propagate the sound around, and it kind of bounces around the boundaries of that plate that's suspended actually here. And here we have two different devices that are pickups. And those pickups pick up the vibration of the plate at a certain distance here. And there's the way we change the reverb time is with a damper, that it's actually a piece of felt basically that slowly touches the plate to can dampen the vibrations of it. So let's listen to our plate on C, maybe. Let's go back to the beginning here.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time, call phones blowing up. Bring a mind to bear, feel the love, feel the love.
Pretty animation here. Now, you'll notice that with the damper, we can make the plate sound longer.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down.
Much longer reverb time.
Party girls.
Or shorter time, we dampen it here.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down.
And this particular plugin also has a pre-delay, which once again can help us pre-delay the onset of the reverb.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time, call phones blowing up. Bring a mind to bear, feel the love, feel the love.
Right? So it's a kind of a cool sounding reverb, I think. Let's listen to our male vocalist through that plate. Nope, I did the same mistake again. Let's turn this off.
It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, baby, 'cause all it does is never ever flow. At night I dream that something eases the sting, but all it does is never ever flow.
So here I was interested in playing with that bass cut. You'll notice that on this particular vocal,
it burns, it pains me. I ease it in my...
You can hear that in the plate, the response of the plate reverb, we get a lot of low frequency build up. This is what we can kind of remove with that bass cut. Listen to the difference. So I'm going to do a pretty big bass cut.
It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, baby. It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins.
You hear that like a oomph that's here that I can remove with that bass cut.
It burns, it pains me.
It's cleaning up our low end kind of nicely, so you have a few positions. Now the treble also, we can boost the treble.
It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, baby.
So you get more reaction, more excitement from the reverb with the treble, or we can, you know, kind of tame it.
It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, be, 'cause all it does is never ebb or flow.
It's interesting. If I were to bring back that, remove that bass cut and really cut the treble down, I would hear kind of the lower range of response of that plate.
It burns, it pains.
Right, and if I put this in Prefader, let's do this. Prefader. So we hear only the plate reverb. So you can hear.
It burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, be, 'cause all it does is never.
Right, pretty dark. Let's bring it back with a bass cut.
It burns, it pains.
Right, much brighter.
Ease it in my veins, be, 'cause all it does is never ebb or flow. And it burns, it pains me. I ease it in my veins, be, 'cause all it does is never ebb or flow. At night,
Right, so let's listen to that plate maybe on our acoustic guitar. Let's see where, let's go to another part of the guitar here. I'm going to remove the pre-delay. Now you hear I put my delay around 185, which I think was about like a 16th or 32nd. You hear that we create also a pulse. Which I find it pretty interesting personally when to use the pre-delays to do that, those kind of added pulse that were not there in the original, but add kind of you know, some richness, especially when it's kind of tucked in a bit. You don't really hear it as much as you feel it. Right, so here, for example, of course, that's a lot of reverb, so I would maybe bring it down. Right, so it creates an interesting contrast here. All right, let's listen to that plate, see if the plate is good on a snare drum. How does it sound on the snare drum? And a kick drum here. Where are my drums here? Now, maybe here I would bring back my bass cut to benefit from the low end of the plate on that kick. I would say like the shorter you make it, the more metallic, pun intended here, it sounds. All right, so that's our plate. A classic sound heard on many records.